Good afternoon. I am sitting with Mr. Haresh Abichandani, Managing Director of Millennium Semiconductor, one of the first generation entrepreneur who has started Millennium Semiconductor almost 30 years back, and today it's one of the leading semiconductor component distribution company in India. So Haresh, my first question to you. It has been a 30 years long journey, started as a Haresh entrepreneurship and then evolving to Millennium Semiconductor. Tell us about this journey.
Firstly, good afternoon and thank you for having me here. It's a privilege to be with you, Sanjeev ji. Well, I started basically when I was very young. This journey started practically in 1992 when I was 16 and a half, 17 years old. I started working in a small company. 3 years I worked for a company, very small firm. And then in 1995, I took the leap of faith and thought, let me jump into entrepreneurship when I was hardly 20 years old. That's where this company name called Haresh Enterprises started. My mom thought I should put a firm in the name of my own. She felt it's very lucky, and I started this company, Haresh Enterprises. It was a small firm trading electronic components. We used to buy from Pune and Mumbai and sell it to the small industries. When I say I was the only guy who did, from peon to the president, everything I used to do by myself. And it were pretty struggling days at that time because industry was very small. Uh, to be very frank, not that organized as well. There were no large players, and if there were few, very few, they were taking care of the large players itself. So startups as such culture was not there. The ecosystem was not great for entrepreneurship, very tough as in business, but blessings from my parents, from God, with a very small investment which my dad gave me 7,500 rupees. That is where I started this, executed my first order for a small telecom repair company, and that's where the journey began. In October 1995, date 26, if I'm not wrong. That's where we started this company. This year we'll complete 30 years from ground zero. This year we should hit roughly around $200 million.
Congratulations. And it's not only the revenue growth, that the way you have grown the team today, I understand you have 250 people.
Yeah, so team size is roughly 250 plus. We have presence across Pan India, 9 offices, 2 regional office, headquarters stands in Pune. We have 4 warehouses, fifth one should come up soon. One warehouse in Chakan, which is state of an art facility, complete ESD flooring, temperature monitoring, almost you can say entirely digitalized from the order to delivery. Everything can be tracked. Customer has all the data points. We are trying to see how we can transform the complete supply chain, and so far we have been successful. We are catering more than 5,000 customers in India. We are catering all the top tier one automotive guys, and we are running few programs like JIT, the DOL, and at the same time we do kitting for few big tier ones in India.
Amazing.
And just to add more few things, we have now presence in ASEAN also. We have our team in Thailand, in Vietnam, Singapore, and China. And we are trying to see how we can increase our footprint in ASEAN first and moving further across the globe.
Great journey. Now let's talk about Indian market situation. You know, as per various report, India electronic industry is one of the fastest growing industry in the world.
Correct.
And we are seeing a lot of manufacturing because of this production link incentive program and various government schemes.
Right.
There is an encouragement for localization and local production. So what are your point of views looking at the Indian situation? How you see the opportunity for the component distribution companies like you?
Right. Well, I would say this is one of the best times in our lifetime. Uh, the way the market situation is there, the conduciveness is there. I have never seen such traction in our industry. In last 3 decades, this is the first time I'm seeing the inclination from the government, from the overseas player across the globe. Everyone is inclined to invest in India, and everybody wants to put up their shop in India. So this is the best time for India. At the same time, government has been very supportive. They are pushing electronic manufacturing in India, and at the same time, they want components manufactured in India. Right now, as a distributor, our role is to see how we facilitate this manufacturing in India. So far, if you see, there were big, prominent, dominant players who were doing all their businesses from overseas. We, as an Indian large player, what we have done differently, we have put up our warehouses, our ecosystem in place, not only as a supply chain partner, we are developing complete ecosystem where we do design activity also. We solve their design problem, technical problems, and ensure the entire platform is laid. How we can reduce their time to market, how we can build solutions which are almost 80-90% ready for production. So their timing for engineering, for new development should reduce. That's where we as a partner come in, and that's where we want to see how we can become the enablers for the industry.
Very interesting. So you are saying that it's not only just the component distribution, but you are a value-added partners for your customers in terms of field application support or application engineering support.
Absolutely. So even though we are called distributors, I don't think so. It covers the entire story. We just don't buy and sell. We just don't move boxes. We make sure that we are partners in their journey in terms of the moment they think about building a product from the concept stage till the end of line, we touch them at every place. Now, what I mean by that, the moment they think about developing a product, so most of the times, if it is a typical segment, we have solutions ready in house, which we build in our application engineering team. Or if there is a project where we have limited competency, we make sure our manufacturing partner with them, we go to them and support their design activity, what component is used, what platform to use, we help them till the production side. And that's where we feel we just are not supplying them components, we are helping them in their entire journey of manufacturing.
Excellent. Let me ask you, what are the challenges today distributors like you face, and what support you expect from government to really address those challenges?
Well, if you see, as such, we don't have any incentive from government. We invest heavily in design activity, and we are trying to set up testing also for our startups, MSMEs, and new budders who are coming in this industry who can't afford to do certification, who can't afford to do test in house. We are trying to see how we can enable that as well from Millennium side. And all our warehouses are owned by us. We have to invest. As such, we don't get any incentivization from the government that you put up a new shop in XYZ region and here is the land from your side, here is the subsidy, or here is a following scheme, which up till now I have never heard from the government side. So it will be very, motivate. You can say it is very nice if they can offer some level of incentive to distributors also.
Excellent. No, I understand the investment you are doing in characterization lab or certification lab is phenomenal, and their government should think of some support for people who are investing into such infrastructure in India. Absolutely, you have set up this great warehouse in Pune, and you already have another thing in Delhi. What are your plan for South India?
So currently we have 4 warehouses. One in west of India, which is in Chakan, which is 100,000 square foot. I already said it's a state-of-the-art facility. Then we have a replica in north, which is in Noida, around 40,000 square feet. One in Singapore, one in China, which are small warehouses. Now we have to build a mega warehouse, which we feel the best location would be south. We are working on the land, should finalize soon. We are expecting some support, and based on that, probably within 6 months or a year, we should start this operation.
Government of India has taken so many initiatives for semiconductor wafer fab, ATMP OSAT, and now there are schemes for even the passive component manufacturing, and almost in that 20,000, 23,000 crore budget, I understand already 19,000 crore worth of bare PCB and passive component proposals are under approval. So once this local manufacturing ecosystem of component evolve, do you see Millennium can play a big role with these local manufacturers?
Well, as of now, we haven't thought on that side because we want to always become the complementing partner from both ends, from our suppliers end and from our manufacturers end. We want to ensure that we don't get into competition, and we will always be at the back seat. If there is any need from any of our manufacturing partner, we are here to support. We are here to handhold them wherever it is required.
Interesting. Sure. Let me ask you, this is a really vibrant show, Electronica, Productronica 2025 here at Bangalore today. And you have one of the best stall I have seen in this exhibition. What is your opinion about such exhibition? How it helps component distribution company like you?
Well, thank you for the compliment regarding stall. This is one of the best platforms, and we only exhibit in one exhibition, which is Electronica. Every year, we have been doing it for last 17 years, and it has. When it started, it was only one hall. When I started participating in 2008-9, today I can see there are 5 halls. That itself shows the number of participation has increased, not only from the exhibitors, but on the visitor side also. Last 2 days were phenomenal. The crowd was amazing, and we can see there is serious business now. And I would compliment, or rather, I would compliment this entire team of Electronica, the way they have performed for last 1.5 decades, and this continues. My only request to them is keep it simple every year. I've been hearing that they will be doing it twice a year. It is very difficult. Trust us to put this stall. We invest heavily, manpower, resource, timing. We spend almost 2-3 months in advance to prepare the stall. So once in a year is a big toll. Twice in a year, I think so. Then we have to create a department for exhibition itself, or we have to start selling components here.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the fastest growing semiconductor component distribution company in India, Millennium Semiconductor. It's a 30 years old journey, and now Mr. Haresh has plans to go into Southeast Asia and Asia Pacific to really become a global component distributor. Hareshji, I wish you all the best, and thank you for taking time to be here with us at this podcast today.
Thank you, Sanjeev ji, and thank Productronica. I don't know who is the right guy. I think Electronic India. Thank you, everyone.